Dear representatives of the Portuguese national authorities and of the regional government of Madeira, dear President of the Managing Authority of the Operational Program SEUR, dear President of the Regional Development Institute of Madeira, dear project promoters, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for having organized this communication event about the projects co-financed by the European Union funds through the operational program of SEUR. I also would like to thank you for inviting the Commission to participate. Unfortunately, I am not able to attend personally, but I'm very glad to share with you a couple of messages. You all might agree that communication is an issue of particular importance. Through communication, we tell about the results and the positive effects of the European funds to the citizens. We are actually communicating Europe. When we present our projects, their results, their successes, we are actually telling also the story about how we are building Europe. And this is all the more important in a time where Euroscepticism is on the rise in some of our countries. And it is especially important in the months before the European elections on the 26th of May. The good thing is that in Portugal there is still a lot of sympathy for the European Union. According to the last Eurobarometer, in the last quarter of 2018, 53% of Portuguese people said that they have a positive image of the European Union. And in addition, 34% expressed a neutral opinion. These opinions of Portuguese people are far more positive in relation to Europe than the EU average. But there is still a large room for improvement also in your country. For further improving the image of the European Union, cohesion policy can play a key role. Citizens feel that cohesion policy is responding to their needs, and people trust the European Union by seeing what is done with European money. In March 2017, people were asked for their views on what cohesion policy has provided to Portugal, and 77% of the interviewed Portuguese citizens were very satisfied. And for that reason, I would like to congratulate all those involved in the task of communicating cohesion policy achievements in Portugal. I can only encourage you to continue your fruitful efforts. This afternoon, you are going to present some projects that have contributed or will contribute, when they are completed, to improving the everyday life of citizens in the three areas which covers the OP SEUR. That is energy, climate change, and risk prevention and environment. In the case of Madeira, which is an outermost region which has suffered from terrible floods and fires in the past, projects such as the implementation of the alert and surveillance systems for floods and fires have a direct impact on the life and safety of its inhabitants. In the energy area, the extension of the hydropower plant of Calheta has contributed to more energy security on the island. People must be informed that without the European contribution, all this would not have been possible. I would like to take this opportunity to draw your attention to an initiative which is part of the communication campaign which is the Commission intends to carry out in 2019. It is called Europe in My Region. Thanks to this initiative, thousands of projects co-financed by the European funds are opened for citizens so that they can visit them. This initiative has proven very successful in 2018 as 2,500 events were organized throughout Europe and involved 450,000 people. It would be great if this could be also organized in Portugal before the European elections in May. We could build on good projects open to the public throughout Portugal as a testimony to what the European Union has brought to Portugal all these years. In particular, it would be good if the projects which are presented today, or at least some of them, could be open for the public during a few days, perhaps around the Day of Europe, for instance. I would like to thank you for launching this event, and I wish you all an excellent working afternoon.